welcome to the channel, Discipleship Technologies. I am Rich.
I am Keith.
And we are here at our hometown church, Cedar Bend Church, here in Osceola, Wisconsin, and we've got a pretty cool little project that we're gonna be working on.
Yeah, so we ran into a little situation lately where we have a TV in our lobby here that we wanted to actually use in a variety of different places. We wanted to be able to keep it mobile while still being able to broadcast our iMag that is in our actual sanctuary that we use for our services. And so to accomplish that, we looked at a couple of different solutions, but we kind of settled on going wireless.
Yes, we didn't want to run a ton of coax cable with different wall jacks throughout the lobby. That was just going to be a ton of work. Plus, we have a brand new firewall that sits behind us, and that was going to be a bit of an extra thing we just didn't want to deal with.
Yeah, so the solution that we kind of came up with was going with a wireless SDI line of sight transmitter receiver system from Hollyland. What do you typically use these for?
Yeah, so researching it and stuff, we found these little units. So this is actually used for wireless signal for cameras to like your switcher. And so we're kind of using it in a unique situation for a unique solution for our problem. And we're going to use it to actually transmit just a video signal. So instead of which, I mean, you're still transmitting a video signal, I guess, technically.
Yes.
But instead of it being a camera feed to the broadcast position or front of house in our instance, which is where our switcher lives, we are going to actually take our transmitter, mount it by our network closet, and run a coax cable with BNC for SDI transmission into this, wirelessly transmit it to the TV. These have, between the two units, 450-foot line of sight, which is going to be great for this space because that's more than enough. And that should, with that extra amount that we would have, that should actually hold up to any interference. You know, we got Wi-Fi to think about, those kinds of things, electricity, everything through here is LED. So there's going to be any kind of RF noise. We also use RF in the sanctuary for microphones, those kinds of things. So
and our wireless packs.
And wireless body packs for IEM. So we got these. Again, it's the Hollyland Mars 400 Pro 2. It's an upgrade from the Pro series. And instead of for cameras, we're using it for a TV. So let's see how this goes. All right, so we are back. We off camera did a little work here. So we ran a coax cable, RG6 quad shield, all the way from front of house to our network closet, which is right here on the other side of this wall. Drilled a couple holes through the wall, got a power cable, terminated this after we pulled it through, and then mounted our bracket. So now we got our transmitter here. We're going to mount it up and test out the system. Okay, we got power. I don't want to put a big bend on this cable, so I got a little bit of a loop there. Just, you don't want to have pinched off cables there. So right now it's showing us no video. We're running on DC power. And so now we're going to get the transmitter and the receiver synced up. We got the receiver mounted on the TV already. And get some video and test it out.
All right, as you can see, we were able to get our wireless video set up and running using the Hollyland Mars 400S Pro Series.
Yeah, the job overall was pretty simple. The hardest part was honestly pulling the cable. That was the most labor intensive. So we pulled the cable, we terminated all the ends, and got the brackets and everything mounted up. We did utilize zip ties to mount it to the TV stand here, which is just, we had an abundance of those. You could, of course, use Velcro or whatever, get creative with it. So it was just about get it in, get it done. It still looks decent. It's going to be hidden. So no big deal there. But overall, I'm pretty happy with the project. Keith, you?
Yeah, I'm pretty happy with it. I think that part of the reason why we did end up using zip ties was easy releasability. So we wanted to be able to take it off and use it for other things should we need the purpose, and zip ties kind of serve that purpose, whereas like the wall mount, you can just unscrew.
Yeah. Well, on the cable, I believe the HDMI cable comes to the back of the receiver, correct?
Correct.
Yeah. So we had to allow for accessibility for the cables and all that stuff. So we just got creative, but kept it simple, very low budget. So very fun, easy DIY project that was able to be a solution to this interesting setup. So yeah, I
think that's it. Follow the channel, join us for the next video. We hope that you have a blessed week and have a good one.